Namaskaram. Welcome to my channel, VPK Nutrition, Mind Body Healing with Pushpa. It's been a long time since I have posted, so I thought I'll do a quick video today using one of the Yoga Sutras to help us understand relationships and also what kind of attitudes we can practice towards our different relationships in life so that we maintain our mental peace. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for all my subscribers and being here today. I haven't posted in a long time. You know, life happens. So I was hoping to at least share some tidbit that could be useful in your day-to-day life. Again, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. And if you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with anybody else you think may benefit from this. So let's get started. In the modern world, when we say yoga, most people think about asanas or postures or practicing some kind of physical activity. Of course, that's a big part of yoga, but that is only one of the 8 limbs of yoga. Now, Sage Patanjali, who's also given us this Ashtanga Yoga and talks about it in detail in his Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which is consists of 4 chapters in the form of sutras or strings of words put together to give a very profound message. So out of these 4 chapters, the first one is the Samadhipada, which talks about the goal of yoga and gives you a lot of tips on how to attain that mental peace. So it starts with Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That means the goal of yoga is to find that mental peace by slowing down the thoughts, getting rid of the thoughts, or even not being affected by these thoughts, or rather vrittis means modifications of the mind, which is basically the thoughts. So again, you want to stop those thoughts from bothering us. And when you do that, you can be established in your pure self, and that's when you feel most peaceful. So again, and then he goes step by step, talking about a lot of great guidelines for us to follow. And one of these, Yoga Sutra 133 verse, is amazing for relationships. Now, in our modern world, the main thing that we are affected by is stress, right? Everybody talks about stress. Of course, we have health stress, work stress, different kinds of things. But I think one of the major stresses that everybody goes through is relationship stress. How do we deal with different kinds of people that we come across? Now, it is not about, whether they relate to me or not, but if you have a very general guideline, because everybody has a certain nature or personality. So if you understand and aware of what kind of nature that they have, then it's much easier to deal with them without losing our peace of mind. Yoga Sutra from chapter 1, verse 33 goes like this. Maitri Karuna Mudito Pekshana Sukha Dukkha Punya Vishayanam Bhavanatas Chitta Prasadanam. Chitta Prasadanam means peace of mind. So in general, he says there are 4 categories of people. So first one is the Sukha, which is happy people. We know those people. Then there's Dukkha. Those are the people who are unhappy or suffering. And then the third category is Punya, which is virtuous people. And then you have the Apunya, which are with a lot of vices and maybe wicked people or people who are very negative and toxic in nature. So we come across a lot of these people in our life, and not only that, at different times we would see the same person in a different light as well. So it's important we know what kind of attitude we have to have when you come across these people, so we are able to maintain our own peace. So he says that if you come across a happy person, Sukha, then you use the attitude of Maitri, which is friendship. If you come across an unhappy or a suffering person, then you use the attitude of Karuna or compassion. If you come across a Punya, which is a virtuous person, a wise person, then use Mudita means delight or joy. So rejoice in their presence. And then if you come across an apunya person or a wicked person, then practice upeksha, means disregard or neutral attitude towards the person. So don't try to engage too much with them. Put some space between yourself and that person. So again, I love the analogy that Swami Sachidananda uses in this context. He says that there are four people are like four locks: sukha, happy; unhappy; virtuous; and wicked. So for these, think of these as four locks. And if you have four keys in your pocket at all times to open these four different locks whenever they come into your presence, then you will actually feel peaceful in your mind and find that internal calmness. So the four keys would be friendliness towards the happy people, compassion towards the unhappy, suffering people, joy and rejoicing with the wise people and the virtuous people, and neutral indifference towards a person who is wicked or has a lot of vices or is toxic. So again, this is very important to understand. And again, we need to be aware of our own attitude also, and be aware of who you're dealing with. And again, if you are not able to give compassion to some people, especially if they've hurt you or whatever, then start practicing compassion meditation also. So this is a very important part as well. And I have shared compassion meditation as a guided meditation in one of my videos. I will share that link in the description. So when you start doing that simultaneously, you will actually start opening your heart more and more, and start understanding people from a different level, from a heart level, rather than from the head, which is basically our ego telling us what we should and should not do. So again, this is a very compassionate approach to dealing with people, and these are amazing guidelines given in a very simple format. So hope this week you can practice this, and if you find this useful, please put some comments in the comment section, and I would like to see if you've actually tried it and if it has helped you. Please share this as well with other people that may be benefited. Remember, listen to your body, observe your mind, and heal yourself, and have a wonderful week ahead.